And acting head coach Giovanni Troise trots out a pretty strong attacking lineup for the Lights tonight.
Couldn't agree more, and we have no idea exactly what we're going to see.
But they're red hot in all competitions coming in.
And it's really just been small mistakes on the back line for this Monterey Bay side. They need to start trying to ignite their attack a little bit earlier on into matches so they take some of that defensive pressure off. Adam Larson, as we talked about in the open, going to be a key piece in that.
Well, it's certainly an intriguing matchup, a ton of storylines, really on both sides of the ledger here. Of course, everyone is going to be curious to see how the Lights play tonight after Antonio Nocerino was let go. And again, 5 straight losses, 6 winless in all competitions for Las Vegas coming in. They've been outscored 15-1 during that stretch. The Lights need things to change as they're currently just 1 spot off the bottom of the table. And for Monterey Bay, in their dark blues tonight, they're hoping to make it 4 wins in a row in all competitions. And they are, of course, also hoping that they can come on the road and end some of the road struggles of Vegas' 6 clean sheets. Anton Søjberg, who scored the winning penalty for Monterey Bay last time out against Lexington, takes aim at goal. Oh, and he hits the crossbar. The follow-up attempt is skied into the seats.
What skill Anton Søjberg has on these set-piece moments. That ball, if it would have been out 3 more yards, would have had just enough finesse to dip.
Campuzano over the top. Lights are able to get to the first ball, but Monterey Bay follow up beautifully on the second ball. The interplay is gorgeous, and the shot stings the palms of Arozarena.
Well, I've loved the get of Sami Guediri and the insertion, what he brings to this Monterey Bay lineup.
Dixon. Lovely ball onto this near side. Miles Lyons is going to step on into it. And Arozarena saved it. Out for a corner.
And Raico Arozarena read it the entire way. That was a missile going to the top bin. And a small deflection.
Monterey Bay still with a chance here. It's Elijah Paul's header. Revelar back across looking for Paul. Lyons into the mix. And off a ricochet, Arozarena is on top of it. It is going to be Nigro who plays it short. It's Valentin Noël. Well, he speared it right through the traffic. But for Gartig and Peters. Nigro clips it into the penalty area. Big chance here for Las Vegas. And the shot sputters just wide.
And Peters, we talked about the balance that he brings. It allows for Nigro to be involved consistently in the attack. That's a wonderful delivery to the back post. And Shawn Smart wanted to see more of him. What a touch. Just gets away from him. And that's a great last-minute intervention as well from Carlos Guzman.
It's on Vegas heads. Still have the corner. And from the corner, it's headed just wide. I think it's fair to say that Monterey Bay have played their part in this first half. A lot, I'm sure, for Jordan Stewart to like. But Las Vegas finishes the half very, very strong with an energy that we really haven't seen from them in quite a few weeks. Big chances at either end. Neither team able to scratch across a goal. Noël gets it back from Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Noël. Noël switches it out to the far side and made a good run as the shot comes in. Campuzano makes the stop on the Nigro attempt. Season culminating in what was such a dramatic final is a massive, massive achievement. Meanwhile, Johnny Rodriguez tried to squeeze it past Campuzano after gliding past a challenge or two.
And Johnny Rodriguez has been acting as a bit of a false nine, dropping deeper. And how about that footwork? I actually didn't know he had that in him. And he says, guess what, I'm not done. I see a little bit of a window at the near post. And Johnny Rodriguez, his ability to drop back, connect the lines a bit more.
Ivanovic has scored in the USL Championship this season, did so at Orange County earlier in the campaign. As Leo lays this off. Rodriguez, oh, it goes in! Well, I'm not fully convinced he meant that, Johnny Rodriguez, but frankly, it doesn't matter. It's a gigantic lift for Las Vegas. And on the hour, the Lights lead against Monterey Bay. Even Areiko Rosarena runs the length of the pitch to join in on the Vegas celebrations here.
Well, Lil has been an incredible player in the first half for this Las Vegas Lights side, and he continues that into the second. And they had to adapt, they had to change. They had some early success, and then it stalled out.
Up the other end. It will be Nigro, it will be Pinzon. Nigro clips it in for Rodriguez, who scores again! Two goals in double quick time for Las Vegas. It's a brace for Johnny Rodriguez, who had only scored 3 goals to this point all season. And the Lights are 2-0 up with 25 minutes to play. That was just vintage Johnny Rodriguez.
Not only does
Here is Gnaulati testing a Rosarena, who passes said test. On a swivel, still has not definitively cleared this yet. Malongo and Zhao jousting. Great ball back in by Robinson. Oh, and it's just wide from Ivanovic.
Rosarena frozen still in that moment. And Grant Robinson, how key has he been since coming into this match? He's gotten forward, he's provided combination play, he provides a lovely switch at the point.
And that is it, full time. Las Vegas picks up a gigantic bounce back win over Monterey Bay. They beat the Union for the first time since 2022